Hello students, today we're going to look at the difference between discrete and continuous data. Okay, discrete and continuous data. Now what we've looked at throughout the last couple of years when you've been graphing information and you have an x and a y and you graph it in y equals mx plus b form or whatever, you graph a line, what we've typically done is use just continuous data. And we say it's continuous data because it continues and all of our data points continue, and you can find other points on a line that still match the given situation, and we can draw a line through that, and that's called continuous. It means it just continues. The data is always available anywhere on the line. For instance, you could see something like that if you're talking about a cell phone plan. I guess I could put E there. A cell phone plan. When you've got a cell phone plan and they charge you for data, they can charge you for fractions of data. Okay? So for instance, it's, let's say 1 gigabyte equals $15. Okay? But if I don't use a whole gigabyte, then they're not going to charge me $15. They're going to charge me whatever portion I used, so that's continuous. Because it's not, it can charge me any portion or any fraction of that information. So 1 gigabyte would be $15, but 1.3 gigabytes would also be a cost that they could charge me. Okay? That is continuous data. I didn't put a definition because it's continuous. That's all it is. Now discrete data is a little bit different. Discrete has distinct data points. Okay? And it's not continuous. For example, let's say we got concert tickets. We're going to take a big group to the next big concert. JC Squared concert, for instance. Okay? And tickets for the JC Squared concert for a group rate of 20 or more people is going to be... actually, let's don't use a group rate of 20 more people. There's not a group rate of 20 more people. It's each ticket... Because JC Squared, likes everybody to be involved. Each ticket to the JC Squared concert is $15.75. But there's a $2.95 per order processing fee. So it's a one-time fee. Doesn't matter how many tickets you buy, it's $2.95. Okay? And so I'm going to put per ticket and a $2.95 processing fee. And then all the merchant stuff is going to be separate, but we won't talk about that right now. So the equation of my line is going to be y equals 15.75 T for tickets plus $2.95. So, now let's think about this. I could order tickets. I could order 1 ticket. I could order 2 tickets. I could order 3 tickets. Could I order 2.5 tickets? No. So this is what we call discrete data. When I plot this on the line, on the coordinate plane, okay, we know that the number of tickets is going to be down here. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the cost is going to be here. Okay, so 15.75 plus 2.95 would be 15, 16, 17, 18.70, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to call this 18.70 because I'm lazy like that. So 1 ticket is going to be 18.70. And 2 tickets would be 18.70 plus 15.75, which would be, if I'm not mistaken, $34.45. So I'm going to put $34.45. I think my math's right. It could be wrong, so we're going to go with it. So 2 tickets is that. Could I draw a line between those two and get data off of that line? No, I can't, because there is no purchasing a fraction of a ticket. So when we aren't able to purchase a portion of something that is on the x-axis, or we're not able to find a portion of something that's on the x-axis, we call that data discrete data, and all you have are points on, and you don't have a line that we draw through them. Now if I'm graphing over here, the 1 gigabyte for $15, the number of gigabytes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we do 15, 30, 45. I'm going to start in the origin because if I don't have any data, then I don't pay anything. And so here, here, and here. But I could draw a line through here, and I could see that 1.5 gigabytes of data would cost me about $22.50. So this one would be continuous. over here, when we're dealing with something like concert tickets, things like that, then we have what we call discrete data. Okay? So most of the time, if you look at a graph and all you see are points and you don't see a line through them, it's probably going to be discrete. But you've also got to practice figuring out which situations would be discrete and which would be continuous. If I can't find a fraction of whatever my x-axis value is, then that's going to be discrete. If I can use fractional values of my x-axis, whatever that value is, then it is continuous. Hey, since you watched the video to the end, if you'll draw JC Squared's logo somewhere at the bottom right corner of your notes, then you're going to get some extra tickets.